Now we've got the two captains and the match referee for the toss, that is for the limited overs game here today. And we look at the captain of Wesley College, Sanithu Amarasinghe, and then Benedicts, led by the Sri Lankan player, that is Sarjan Shamunathan. And our match referee is Vanessa De Silva. Thank you so much for joining us. Who's got the coin? Right, so here we go. The coin goes, specially minted coin. Up it goes, comes down. Which way does it read? Let's check with Vanessa. Benedicts, is it? So Benedicts have won the toss. Sarjan, you won the toss. What are you going to do?
We're going to bowl first.
You're going to bowl first. Any particular reason? Last week you batted first.
Wicket was little bit of seeing moisture. So our plan is to get Wesley restricted and go for a win.
Sanithu, what would you have done had you won the toss?
We also trying to bat first.
You want to bat first. Any particular reason?
I think it's good to bat first in this wicket. Hopefully we are put a 200 plus score. I think it's good score for defenders.
We are coming to you here from the Pisara Oval, Sri Lanka's first test venue for the Luke Shield. Wesley College taking on St. Benedict's College in this limited over encounter. Well, everything is set and ready to go. The ground, as always, looking excellent. And the news, as you know, from the centre is that St. Benedict's won the toss. And they will be out there as well. For Wesley College, Amarasinghe leading this side. We have Fernando Sigera, Subasinghe, Sanuja, Pereira, Pansara, Tarangalina again, Minon. They have a lot to do. They'll be really down and out after that defeat in the two-day game. They had it in their hands. They put on a sporty, brave declaration, but just could not go on to win. In Shen Nandasena, Shamuganathan, the skipper, Madhuranka Joseph, he's a good player. Disanayaka Fernando, Gajanayaka Edirisinghe, and Selvanayagam is into this game as well. And it won't be easy for the opening batters. That's what Benedicts would be targeting. They have two pretty good new ball opening bowlers, and they'll be looking to make early inroads. Kavindu Amarasinghe will be opening the batting for Wesley. The crowd is gradually trickling in. There's been a 150-year celebration walk. Brendan Fernando, he's a very good player, got a big 100 a couple of weeks ago in a two-day game as well. He's an informed player. And umpire Kamal Indrajit is at the bowler's end. He will call play. Two slips in position. As Aish Gajanayaka, the left-arm seamer, he bowled well in the second innings in this two-day game and squared away by winning this game as well. They're under pressure, but then sometimes when you're under pressure, it brings out the best in you, and everybody hopes that Wesley will come good.
It's nicely played towards fine leg, flicked away, gets a single. Yes, 150 years is a big achievement by Wesley College, and definitely, as Ricky said, they'll be wanting a trophy in their cabinet. Yeah, just to take you with the last year's scores, and Benedict's getting 241 in their being all out for 241. Shanal Samratunga getting 74. Chamat Chaturi at 46. And there is an appeal.
It's given out, LBW, isn't it? Well, that's an interesting one straight away. We'll have to take a look at that one. Fernando is a prize wicket. He was walking across his stumps. The left arm seamer, Gajanayaka, bowling stump to stump, keeping it straight. You miss, I hit strategy. We'll take a look at that one. St. Benedict's are jubilant. They have won the toss. I thought that was a good decision to field first. And they have made early inroads.
Well, Ricky, the LBW curse seems to be continuing. There you see. Oh, that was a good delivery. Well pitched up on Midland leg. There's no hesitation by umpire Kamal Indrajit to give it out.
Well, that was a close call. Definitely hitting him in line. Was it swinging too much? Would that have gone on to miss the leg stump? Is what we have to wait and see. But he's given out LBW for one. It's 3 for 1.
So Dennis Sigera that is coming. He's one of the changes, the only change made in the Wesley side for this 50-over game. He's coming in place of Geet Korala. Coming in at number 3. Wesley losing their first wicket at 3 on the board. The wicket of Brendan Fernando.
So here you go again. That was a very close. Sigera has been brought into this game, as Paulinus mentioned. It's a big opportunity for the young man. It looks well rolled in. There was a 1 week gap. So the wicket has been prepared well. Apish, very lucky, falls short of the fielder, and that's 4 runs as well. He made a blunder out of that one. He was in 2 minds, Paulinus, whether to stop it or whether to go for the catch. I think he was undecided, and then that awkward bounce, couldn't get his body behind it, and that's a boundary to Amarasinghe. He won't mind it as long as the runs come, but the shot selection didn't time it at all. Very lucky to get away with that one.
Yes, definitely. He didn't judge it properly. He could have gone for the catch. He had started early. It's again nicely played upishly, but wide of the mid-on fielder. That's going into the boundary. 4 more runs to Amarasinghe. Amarasinghe looking to attack the bowlers.
So 2 overs completed, 11 for 1. I mean, not easy. Look at that. They're enjoying their cricket as well. Oh, he goes over the top, takes the aerial route, and that will stop. It was in the air for a long time, landed, and the fielder manages to drag it in. He really didn't get his time in behind that, and he's played a few of those, hasn't timed them all. You could see his bat turning in his gloves. Now that is something to ponder, because it's very hot and humid. It's sweaty out there.
It's by Rajanaka so far.
This time is nicely played by Sigera.
That's a bad misfield by the BENS at mid-off. 4 runs to the Wesley score. The Benedictine fielders now letting their bowler down, as it is. He's having a hard time with all the wides that is bowled. The misfield doesn't help at all.
Yes, definitely that could have been stopped. Well, Shaheen and Benedicts got to do something at this stage, isn't it?
Yes, they need to do something. Well, that doesn't help. That's another boundary. Amarasinghe down the track again to Joseph, drives him down through mid-off. Beautiful shot. As you said, the BENS have to do something different. They have to start thinking on their feet, as I said earlier. And I think it's high time for a change.
Well, that is Amarasinghe really on the attack. 17 runs coming out, and this time again hits over the top. That's wide of mid-arm. That's gone to the boundary. So Amarasinghe moves on to 21, and Wesley College score moves on to 45. So you see the replay of that. Coming down the wicket again, hit it over mid-on. That's a long chase to the mid-on fielder, but he couldn't get into it. But he has played his shots quite cleanly.
I couldn't be here for the 2-day encounter last week, but glad that I made it to the 1 day. Good morning to everybody, listeners watching around Sri Lanka, and good morning to the team as well.
Right, for the first 6 of the day, a bit poor delivery. In fact, got the treatment play across the line. Helps Wesley's run rate as well. 54 for 1 after 10.3 overs. Amarasinghe on to 22. There we go. Well connected, good timing, cleared that boundary quite comfortably on the leg side at deep mid wicket.
Very interesting event organized by the school authorities. I was part of it this morning. Very interesting. I had about...
That's well played. Lofted. That's gone all the way for 6. Now those are the type of strokes you should be playing through the line.
that was a mistake Wesley made last in the two-day encounter. A lot of batters played across the line and got themselves.
Yes, the Benedicts will do well to keep Wesley's run rate on the check. Edged past that slip down towards third bat. Now, shouldn't that have been taken? Goes to the boundary for 4.
Yeah, it was the reflexes a bit slow out there. I'm not sure whether he's standing too close to the batter out there. But anyway, there was a chance. Wesley will take it. That's 4 more to their score.
Interesting passage of play after 15 overs. I can see that the Benedicts have been tightening up the screws on the Wesleyites.
Well, let me introduce Jeremy to you. Jeremy is a well-known son of well-known cricketer Joe Savanamuthupalle. Played for NCC. I think he played for Sri Lanka Board 11 during his days. He was honoured in the two-day game. So Jeremy also played for. Yes, definitely. St. Benedicts might be wanting to get a couple of wickets, especially this pair. Been playing pretty well, put on a good partnership of 77, and with that boundary it will definitely take on more than 80. So Amara Singh has been really on the attack. 45 balls he's faced for 38 runs, whereas Sigara has faced 52 for his 33.
Very promising partnership built up between Amar Singh and Sigera. I think they've played extremely well after the first wicket fell. They've taken on the fast bowlers, stepping out, coming down the wicket and sending those to the boundaries and putting St. Benedicts on the back foot. Gone. That's the pressure that they were building, and he's been rewarded. The bowling change has rewarded the BENS handsomely.
So it's Madhuranga to make the breakthrough. Sigera, the batsman, is out. So Wesley losing their second wicket at 90. A very good partnership between Amara Singh and Sigera.
Kind of a half shot played there by Sigera. Didn't quite go through with the stroke, but well played indeed, coming at a very crucial stage of the game and putting on some runs for his team. It usually happens in this format of the game. The partnership is built, and then once a wicket is lost, usually there's another wicket that follows. Let's wait and see for that.
Pansara had a decent game in the two-day encounter, 28 in the first innings. Batted quite well and quite sensibly today.
That's another wicket. Exactly what the Benedicts hoped for, to have 2 quick wickets in quick succession. Pansara was unable to settle in, just 3 deliveries, and plays a rash shot. Quite a soft dismissal, Pointers.
Yeah, that's a poor shot, I would say, by Pansara. And of course, Madhuranga getting his second wicket. Looking to break through this Wesley batting lineup. Wesley got to control things now. Lost 2 wickets very quickly.
This indeed is the stage where the Benedicts will tighten the screws on the Wesleyites. They'll keep knocking on the Wesley door. Trying to take another wicket within the next 3 or 4 overs, and the runs should be cut down quite a bit from the current stage.
Yeah. They lost 2 quick wickets, and Madhuranga has been the bowler getting both these wickets. The wickets of Sigera for 33 and Pansara for without scoring.
Skipper Sanitho Amarasinghe stepping out straight away. trying not to allow Madhuranka to settle down.
You see the last wicket pitched outside the off-stump, driven firmly but straight into the hands of short extra cover fielder.
I mean, gives them that encouragement. There are people watching, my schoolmates, family, friends, you know, old boys. Those are things that really add up and makes the game better. Got hit on the ankle on his. We'll take a look at that one. Quick throw. Oh, straight. He missed it completely. Oh, that would have stung. That would have hurt.
He was injured when the ball hit his upper leg. He's in and Tehan Bita is substituting for him as wicketkeeper. The Benedicting opening bowlers and the frontliners made the mistake of not bowling stump to stump and has given away an average of, since they've started playing Wesley, I think it's a perfect fit. That's
Down the track, well struck. That's over. Umpire's hands go up. That's 6. That's well struck. That to use his feet so well down to the pitch of the ball and got to it and hit it very powerfully over long on for 6. So takes the Wesley total out to 124 for 3.
That's a welcome boundary for Wesley. 7 boundaries and 48 dot balls. So Amarasinghe has picked his boundaries, which
and there's the single, brings up the half century as well for Amarasinghe. Acknowledges the applause from his teammates as well. End of the over, 27 completed, Wesley 126 for 3. During the break, 29 overs completed, Wesley 132 for 3, put into bat today by the BENS. Driven straight towards extra cover.
and he's caught.
That's a good catch.
That's Nathan Fernando who takes that catch low down, and Selvanagam gets his first wicket.
We saw this last week as well, Lal, that straight after a break, we lost a wicket. And today also same things happened. Look at that. Driven on the arm, straight towards extra cover. It's a good catch. The ball was travelling in fact.
Nathan Fernando is a good fielder. He's a top athlete for St. Benedicts. Takes part in public schools.
Oh!
30th over being bowled.
That's the replay of that dismissal. The ball was travelling quickly, in fact, to the left of extra cover. He did so well to judge that.
Yeah, definitely. If St. Benedicts can get a couple of more wickets, Wesley will be put under pressure. They got to get back sensibly. Amarasinghe was playing well, and that's another wicket. There you are. That's a run out. So that's Wesley College losing their fifth wicket at 136.
This is what exactly I was talking to someone this morning, Paulie. I don't know what sort of message the players are getting every time when there's a break, there's a wicket falls. I don't know whether they have been given a message to accelerate the scoreboard or they're not planning the innings well. It's at the end of the day, if you lose a wicket, you put a lot of pressure on the batsmen who are going to come.
You see the replay on that. Good return and good bit of work by the St. Benedict's captain, wicket-keeper Sajjan Shambuganathan too.
That's a brilliant piece of fielding by the wicket-keeper. The throw wasn't straight, but he was managed.
Then Amarasinghe is coming at number 6. He's a good batsman, a good all-rounder.
Yes, true.
Well, I think these two batters got to bat till the 42nd or 43rd over.
They have been with the side for at least last 2 years. They have been around. I know Linal started playing first 11 cricket. That was a very good shot down the leg side.
That's the last wicket. There was a bit of hesitation, turning for the second run. Well, let's talk about something about your 1996 World Cup campaign, Ganesh, for UAE. You opened batting there, played some great fast bowlers like... That's nicely hit by Subhasinga. 6 more runs to the Wesley total, takes it down to 150.
Subhav Singh is a good striker of the ball. That's a maximum for him. It's a very, very clean shot. It all helps.
Well, isn't it?
Absolutely.
That's India. That's 6. The fielder thought he could get under it. Got his hands to it, but Subhasinga just had enough to clear the ropes. He's a powerful player, no doubt about it. Linal Subhasinga can hit the ball a long way, and that's his favourite area, that hoik over mid-wicket.
It is over mid-wicket. The fielder was tried level best. I mean, it would have taken the catches win matches. These are the turning points.
Could have been a blind, a very good one. But I think Subhasinga just had enough. Linal Subhasinga as a left of field.
Yes.
He was carried out, I think it's something to do with the sun. I think he was feeling faintish.
Yeah.
Now we know in these last 3 days there's been a lot of warnings from the educational department as well.
From different countries.
That's India. Has he got hold of that one? I don't think so. Now this is a giveaway. Skipper Amarasinghe needed to be there. Coming down the track, trying to loft him high and handsome over mid-offs. Got the bottom part of the bat. And the mid-off long-off fielder, he was well under it, judged it well. And this is a big one. This is a big one for Benedict.
Pretty much I'm with you, Ricky. This is a big one in terms of this can be a turning point. And BENS were looking for this, and pretty much very good catch taken by the field on the deep mid-off area. Arshan, a silent catcher. He says, pointing silence to the audience. Pretty much they know what's the value of this wicket.
So Rukshan Taranga is out there at number 8. There you go. I thought that was a needless shot, Hassan. When you look at the situation of the game with Subhasinga retiring and the new batsman at the crease. There's another one that's in the air, but and he's gone. And he's gone. Pereira has to depart, no doubt about it. It's an excellent catch. Joseph again at long on. This is much better than the first one. This was brilliant, but once again unnecessary. Uvin Pereira played this similar sort of shot in the second innings of the two-day game. He just hit it in the air, he was caught at long on and he had to depart. He's repeated the same mistake. This is very unfortunate for Wesley. Nilubul Leenage has come in at number 9. Wickets have started to tumble quite quickly.
No matter how strong you're bowling or batting, the fielding can lose everything.
Huge role. You can win or lose a game, isn't it? I mean, if that catch had bobbled over and gone for 6, that would have made a huge difference to this innings.
Yeah, that's how they can transform an innings to a win-3 innings, Ricky, because that wasn't a bad shot,
Yes.
but absolutely there was a need for that kind of a rush.
The situation of the game.
Better the pad. Given out. Well, playing across the line, that was what Taranga did. But was the good hit leg stump? Now that's the question we got to ask. It didn't look too straight. The finger came up straight away.
It did look like it was crashing into leg stump. Let's see whether that's right. Certainly, most certainly would have been hitting midland leg. Good decision by the umpire, and Wesley crashing further.
Well, this is what they did last week. If you go back to last week, 1 week ago. Played toward extra cover.
Needless to say, some of the shots that were played were quite rash, and wasn't warranted according to the situation, and that has actually put the Wesleyites on the back foot.
Through the legs, that's out towards long off, crosses the boundary for 4. Those are vital runs for Wesley.
Very vital indeed, Eric. These are the runs that the Benedictines will probably struggle to score towards the latter part of their inning. Benedictines are running through their overs quite quickly, spin operating from both sides.
Yes, I think they're doing well. They're trying to push it as much as possible, get through these 50 overs as quickly as possible. Cut round the corner, the keeper is after it. Will he get there? The ball is slowing down. And did the fielder get there? We'll have to wait for the umpire's call on that. And they ran 3 in the meantime.
Brilliant effort there by the fielder running in to save that boundary. These are the runs that the Benedictines will have to score.
Yes, every single run that you concede, you got to score those runs. There we are. Nicely played off the hip. Shamunathan was after it. He gave up the chase when he saw a fielder coming in from perhaps a deep backward square leg.
Just try to get as many in the last 3 as possible.
Well, yes, Milan also might try to have a huge swing at it or just push it on the onside and get a single. That's the end of it. Milan is out ball. He moved on to the offside, tried to flick it to the leg, missed it completely. So that's the end of Milan. He's out for 5. To wait and see whether Leonard Supersinger is going to come in. Looks like he's going to come in. There you see moving on to wide outside the off stump and trying to work it on the leg side. Missed it completely. Oh, that's a huge swing. That's gone over the rope. Yes, Shaheen, you're getting it right. That's a 6.
From a Benedictine perspective, I wasn't hoping I was going to be right. But then what a hit from Subasinghe. I'm sure he will be sad that he didn't come in a bit more earlier. Bowled on a length, free swing of the bat. A bit of miscommunication with the Benedictine fielders, but then the end result matters.
Was it a boundary signal or a 6 given?
And is given out in the last delivery of the innings. But all in all, Wesley would be happy with the score, 217 of 50 overs. The BENS, on the other hand, will be sad that they've given so many wides and in excess of 3 overs.
So Wesley need 218 to win this game, Shaheen.
Yes, the BENS would have wanted to keep it to less than 200, and they could have if they didn't bowl all those wides.
There you see the card, the betting card of Wesley College. Amarasinghe, that's coming to Amarasinghe, 54. Segera got 33. Amarasinghe, the captain, he got Sanithu Amarasinghe, 34. Then Supersinger, 26. He was the last batsman out, coming after injury. And Nilapollianage was not out on 24. So also the scorers who came up to double figures with Tharangaka getting just 10. There were 25 extras, out of which 22 wides.
And for the BENS, pick of the bowlers, Selvanagam with 3 for 35. Edrisinghe bowled well for his 10 overs, going for only 26. And then Gajanaka, yes, he did pick up 3 wickets, but then gave away 40 runs and a lot of wides there. And well, all in all, the BENS would be still a bit sad that they've given away too many runs.
Well, I think 217 is a reasonable target, Shaheen. St. Benedict's, Sarchon, Shanmuganathan, lot is expected from him.
Had been able to bet on, I think they would have got to around 230, 235, because he's a hard-hitting player, can clear the ropes. Not an easy one. A good score on the scoreboard, and scoreboard pressure will always come into play in these school games. Captain Amarasinghe threw it away. I mean, a needless shot. Then Pereira too, trying to go for the big one, was caught brilliantly on the boundary, but again that was a needless shot. Tumindua Yehan is the right-hand batter opening the batting, and I think Wesley, they cannot afford to repeat the same mistake Benedicts did. They have to be disciplined, minimum extras as much as possible, cut off every single, and most importantly, hold on to their catchers. Catchers win matches, and Wesley have to ensure that they're good in the field.
Wesley College just stick to the basics. If they just bowl in the right places, right field, right everything, I think Wesley College would definitely have a chance, and they cannot afford to slip up because this is the most important game for them at this moment.
Didulo Eshan, 2 failures in the Cartman Cup. Didn't get going in both innings, and it's a big opportunity for the young man now to make an impression in this Luke Shield.
Sanitha Amarasinghe now didn't bat well in the morning, but he's opening the bowling now. Hopefully he can redeem himself now. And that's down third man for Singh.
So the open score in Yehen is off the mark. Amarasinghe will be looking to swing that ball away, no doubt about it. That's his weapon. Now they'll be targeting the pads of Eshan. 2 LBWs in the 2 innings. In the 2-day game, Amarasinghe will be looking to get that off-stump line and bring back one into Eshan. Try to trap him once again. That's a good looking shot. There you go, straight away through that cover region. Got the width he was looking for, and he's picked the back gap to perfection. 4 runs to open his account. First over, 5 without loss. Ten wickets in hand, stiff target. 4.35 is the required run rate. Not easy. Soon as you lose a wicket or two, that pressure builds up. The scoreboard pressure keeps climbing. So it's important that the Benedicts, looking at their angle, that they keep scoring the runs in the power play. You know, keep rotating the strike.
Especially when you're batting second, the pressure is really high. So hopefully the Benedicts won't succumb to that pressure, especially with the crowds coming in the evening time. So hopefully that pressure doesn't get back to them and they can bat well.
Uvin Pereira with the bat has been the biggest disappointment for me in this series, the 2-day. Four runs, is it? Worked off his pads, beautifully played. Poor delivery by Pereira, strain on the batter's pads. Good use of his hands, strong wrist, and just working it away wide off that field for 4 runs. 2 overs completed, 12 without loss.
Getting good movement as well. Uvin Pereira will look to use that movement early on and get a few leg before wickets. We've seen plenty being given in the 2-day encounter.
Well, I think there was about 3 LBW decisions in the Wesley batting. That's driven firmly. That's going towards the extra cover boundary. That's gone to the boundary for 4. So 4 to he pulls on to 11 and the score to 20.
It's a very good shot played there by Dumidu Yehen this time. Outside off by Uvin Pereira. places it into the gap. And that's all you need to do to get over the line.
Just got in line with it nicely.
The wicket, in terms of the wicket, it's a very good wicket for batting. We saw it in the two-day game as well. It's just that the batsman did not capitalize on it. And this time a short delivery appeal. And umpire gives it out. That's the fall of the first wicket. Wesley College strike. Sanidhu Amarasinghe, the captain. Dumindu Yehen is dismissed for 11 runs. St. Benedicts lose their first wicket for 21.
Yes, so Wesley College losing their first wicket. That is Yehen walking back. Dumindu Yehen walking for 11. Walking back, caught behind. A shortish delivery. You see that delivery again. Going for that hook. Good the top edge. And a very good catch taken by the wicketkeeper, Rukshan Taranga.
Yehen, so Sanidhu Amarasinghe yet again going for that option of going for the shortish delivery and getting that wicket.
Well, I think that was Ashan who got caught in the two-day game. Yehen is didn't play the two-day game, Jawad. He came in for this game. It was Didul Ashan who got...
Yes, the innings had momentum in the first 10 overs. They lost a wicket in the first over, but thereafter they got the innings on track, and the second wicket really put on that partnership. St. Benedicts was way behind on the required run rate.
Before this Luke Shield started, we can talk about it going into the next over. It's 29 for 1 after 13 overs.
There we are, so another batsman down. Super Singer, and look at that, there we are. That's where he made his ground, went right down because the climatic conditions have been such that I think these players have to keep the hydration levels going. The salt and the hydration levels are so important when you're playing in these type of weather conditions. He's going out, he's moving out in fact. Sanidhu Amarasinghe, the new man, is coming.
I think Nandasena needs to make a decision here, and as we say that, he sweeps the ball to the square leg boundary for 4.
See, that was well played. That's refreshing to see from Nandasena. Down on one knee, he picked the gap well. He knew there was no fielder protecting the boundary, deep backward square leg. Took it on the full. And he picks up a boundary. Now that is what you have to keep doing. You have to keep the ones and the twos, and the loose ball will come. See the wicketkeeper changing the field around, getting his square leg fielder in position. Flash in blade. Has he got the gap? I think he has. Now that's well played. Madhuranga, I thought that was intentional. He knew that there was no one deep at backward point. You could see that he angled his bat to get it in that area, and he just had enough to pick up a boundary to bring up the 50 as well.
Another welcome boundary for the BENS. Yes, as you said, opened his blade to get it behind point on the offside for a welcome boundary. And once again, without any risk, we have 8 runs in the over.
Yes, so that's what I have been talking about, because the loose delivery is going to come in these weather conditions. Trying to hit it down the ground is a better bet, because this is a good stuff. There you go. This is exactly what I was talking about. Now this is excellent cricket. The earlier one was a nothing shot. You're not going to get much out of it, and all you could do is get an outside edge into the wicketkeeper's gloves. But here, using his feet, hitting straight, you could trust the bounce of this surface trust the pace of the surface, and that was an excellent shot for 6.
Yeah, well read, Ricky. The earlier one was a nothing shot, as you said.
Linal Supersinger's absence is definitely going to cause some kind of concern for the Wesley camp, especially one of their top main bowlers. That's beautifully played. He got the gap. That's gone to the boundary. That's a lovely shot by Madhuranga. He moves on to 21. He's looking for runs.
Well, I did tell you, Polly, as soon as Madhuranga came in, he seemed to be taking the aggressive route. He's definitely doing so, placing it in the gaps and getting those boundaries, getting the big runs. So St. Benedict starting to get a move on. Madhuranga, he seems to be moving on as well.
66 on the board. Well, the run rate still at 5.53 required run rate. Definitely St. Benedict's College.
Well, St. Benedicts have won the Luke Shield earlier, whereas Sanithu Amarasinghe, he'll look to be the first captain from Wesley College to get their hands on that Luke Shield. Will be significant, especially considering it's the 150th anniversary, and this time played very well. Cut on the front foot through the gap, a shortish delivery by Nilupul Lianage, and that's very well played, a welcome boundary. He's moving on, he's Madhuranga.
Yeah, he got the gap very nicely. There you see, no fielder there on the boundary. Timed it well, watched the ball into his bat and got it well, and the ball really went into the boundary. 4 more runs to him. That's Madhuranga is on the attack.
Polly, we just saw the spectators have their lunch, I suppose. A bit of bread. How was your lunch, Polly?
That's firmly hit, beat the fielder on the mid-off. That's gone to the boundary for 4. That's from Nandasena this time.
Well, he's getting into the show as well. 23 of 47 deliveries. He's been there for a very long time, so I'm sure he's getting that ball very close. Watching the ball very well rather as well.
It's like he came down the wicket and hit it firmly. Got the gap between the mid-on and the bowler. And yeah, see.
This is starting to become a very expensive over for the Wesleyites. 2 boundaries in it already. Hit with a lot of power. It's never easy when it coming to you at such a pace. And his hit again is Sakesh Menon. Now, is that another blow for Wesley College? He's down. Now, we know Linal Subasinghe is off the field, and he seems to be in a lot of pain, is Sakesh Menon.
Well, it's stuck with the leg. Not his hand. Something wrong with the leg. There you see. Driven firmly. Came off the bounce into his leg. Sakesh Menon. Oh, got it on his ankle most likely. That would have been a good hit.
Coverage all the way from the P. Sara Stadium, where the first test match was played. Today it's BENS versus Wesley with me, Eric Gowder. Good afternoon, Eric.
Good afternoon. Right, so St. Benedict's just picked up a boundary. A very useful boundary at that as well. Takes a total up to 88 for 1.
Yeah, pretty much they have to keep the wickets, and just a matter of coming to the latter part of the game, they can accelerate. But these 2 batters are keeping very well. Both are over 20s. They need to continue this solid partnership. So far they are doing very well for BENS.
Got him, that time got him. 1 bail has been dislodged, so it's been bowled. Nandasena is the batsman out. He went down the track, he tried to hoik that one over that long off region. Didn't make contact, hit the 1 bail, but off bail fell off, and so he's out of the scene for 29 of 62 balls, and St. Benedict's now 92 for 2.
Nandasena falling the 2nd wicket for BENS. It's a very crucial, they were batting very well. It's a replay. Just he got bowled. The frustration build up when you have a tight spell. If you're not getting your numbers, if you can't cross over to singles. Shamuganadan, the skipper for St. Benedicts, on strike.
He has tremendous responsibility to the shoulders of Shamunathan. Experienced campaigner, Sri Lanka under 19 team as well. It's 28 overs completed. St. Benedicts 92 for 2.
This is how the Nandisen departed. He was batting very well.
Once again, plays it very nicely down towards third man. Couldn't cut it off. Crosses the boundary for 4. That's well played by Shamunathan. So he moves quickly on to 6 of 3 balls he's faced.
Shamuganadan being very smart, finding the gaps. Just great effort in the fielding, but unfortunately couldn't stop the boundary. So some sort of a relief to the BENS. After few overs, they are getting a boundary.
Stumped. And the BENS lose another wicket.
The batsman was batting very well. Madhuranga departs. That was a great stumping by the wicketkeeper Wesley. Madhuranga completely lost the line. He was charging down the pitch, but unfortunately he couldn't come back. That's the end of the story. That's the third wicket for BENS, 100 for 3.
Down the track, looking to play it on the offside, beaten completely. The wicketkeeper almost got beaten, but well, his left glove, he corrected, had the bails off. Batsman was nowhere in the frame, so he was out stumped. Madhuranga goes, so 2 quick wickets the BENS have lost. 29 overs completed, St. Benedicts 100 for 3. Joseph, the new man in.
It's a very heaty condition around, so they had drinks and they have to have a refreshments and like refresh start in terms for BENS. Skipper on strike.
Got it through. That's a great shot. Beat the fielder at backward point. Got the boundary going. That is what St. Benedicts need.
Shamuganadan is very clear on his strategy, what he needs to do, how he can throw off the pressure back to Wesley. And basically right now the run rate is under 4 on 3.45. So definitely BENS will try to get that over 4 in the next few overs. And of course they have to capitalize from then onwards. And it's not hard. Oh,
Shot.
he's taken the aerial route.
Pulled. Clears the boundary. That's 6. That's a poor delivery. Got the treatment from Joseph. Joseph would say thank you very much. And that ends the over as well. So 30 overs completed. St. Benedicts are 111 for 3.
තවත් ලකුණු 107ක් අවශ්‍යයි පන්දුවාර 20කදී මේ අවසන් පන්දුවාරයේ අවසන් පන්දුවට එල්ල කර ලකුණු 6 කෙටි පන්දුවක් ලෙසින් පන්දුව පසුපාදයට යමින් මැනවින් පන්දුව එල්ල කරන්නේ ස්කාලික සම්මීට් විත් කලාපයේ අතරින් ලකුණු 6ක්.
Got the early breakthrough. That's nicely played this time. Oh, misjudged. And a boundary.
The fielder not reading the spin of the ball.
Exactly, that's what happened to him. Overran the ball, I would say. You see the replay on that. Hit uppishly. He couldn't get underneath it. But there you see he overruns the ball.
You could call it a bit unlucky, but these are basics in cricket, especially at under 19 level.
That's nicely worked away this time. Nicely flicked, where you have a short fine leg, you can't bowl that line. That's put away to the boundary. That's Joseph getting another boundary, takes him on to 15. And the score to 125. Definitely that's over. Getting them
So they just need to keep going.
well, that was a wild swing but took the edge. The luck is favoring the Brave, so Joseph gets another boundary. Takes the score on to 130.
It's interesting how when your intent changes, how suddenly things start happening for you. You start hitting the gaps. Even the edges keep flying into gaps. And the BENS are starting to make some runs here.
So that's what St. Benedicts need at this stage. That's down the leg side, worked away nicely by Shanmuganathan this time. That's gone into the boundary for 4. Well, Amarasinghe cannot bowl that line. Definitely he cannot bowl that line down the leg side. The left-handers are pretty strong on that flick. And no fine leg fielder. It's gone straight into the boundary.
Yeah, bad ball by Amarasinghe, but then again you have to put those bad balls away, and Shanmuganathan was up to it. Beautiful shot of his legs.
That was the 2 shot. Put away into the gap. That would be 4 runs. That was easy pickings for Shanmuganathan. You cannot bowl there if you do not have cover on the boundary. So that's a giveaway delivery, and welcome boundary to Benedicts.
You got 11 fielders, 1 bowler, 10 fielders. You can't place the fielders everywhere, but unfortunately, Fernando giving some space. Here's the replay. The outer field is very fast at Isara.
Big strike. That's cleared the boundary. That's a good hit indeed. 6 signal by the umpire as well. So Benedict's getting closer and closer. 43 or 37 more runs to win.
Good hit by Joseph. Straight over the long off fielder. What a clean hit, I would say.
Long off had no chance in getting that. That was wishful thinking. Right, so Joseph, 46 balls for his 49, 2 sixes, 3 fours. He's batted superbly today. 1 more to reach that half century mark.
Yes, that's his half century. Very well played.
Yeah, well played, young man. There you are. So he acknowledges the applause from his teammates. Few spectators run in the middle, but they want to get on with the game. They want to finish this game. Well, I think it's time that they realize that the game must go on. We need to finish the game. 50 to Joseph.
This is exactly what they did in the second 2-day game too. They turned the game around in the final innings of the game. And this firmly played by Joseph. That's going towards the boundary. Well fielded, but no, he didn't get hold of it. But a lot of effort was thrown into it. Good commitment. But unfortunately, he couldn't stop that boundary. 4 more runs to Joseph. He moves on to 54.
It was well played. There was a sweeper cover in place, but the sweeper cover was quite wide. He got a hand to it, but couldn't cut it off, and the ball just rolled over the turf of the boundary for 4. It shows how easy batting is on this wicket as well.
I've got no words.
Well fielded. Just another single. 47 of 48, 56 of 52. I mean, these two have shared this strike, and what is good is they're gone at a runner ball. And each player hasn't put the pressure on the other player. Every time they've got the strike, they are ensured that they've rotated the strike. The loose ball has been dispatched for 400 of a 97.
And there you go, that's the 50 for Sharujan Shanmuganathan.
A well-deserved half century to young Sharu. I mean, it's a good innings even there. Look at that. Now that's excellent batting. Just soft hands, trust in his partner. Just look up and run. And that is how you have to play the game. This is where the other players could learn from it as well. 50 of 53, 4 fours. He's not tried anything fancy. Just played good cricket in shots. And he's got his runs. This is where even the other Benedicts players, the Wesley players could, learn from. Beautiful, beautiful from Joseph. Sweet timing. And just rolling his wrist, working it into the gap. Hasn't he been good in this game? Open the ball in, use the new ball effectively. Two very good catches, one brilliant on the boundary. And now when it really mattered, he's come to the fore with the bat and he's played an excellent innings.
And you take a look at Sharujan's innings, just 4 fours out of that 50 odd runs he scored.
A slow delivery, Amara Singh, change of pace. Joseph coming down the track. I think he wanted to finish it off. That was the intention, was clear. Finish it off as soon as possible. He had the right intentions. Unfortunately, he can't stay till the end. I think he lost the ball as well. I think the light has a factor in that. I think he lost it in the background to me, Juad. It was a slow delivery. Yeah, he had already played by the time the ball arrived. But what a hand he's played. Well played indeed. That was a fantastic knock from Arshad Joseph. 63 of 59. Brilliant effort. He'll get the applause from the crowd here because he's ensured that he's taken his team to almost a victory. So Disanaka is out there, but Shanmuganathan I think will be on strike. Ivan Disanaka, right hand batter. So Shanmuganathan has to make sure that he doesn't lose his wicket. Just ensure that they get these runs in ones and twos and finish it off. So Minon will continue.
Sharujan to finish things off, Ricky. Not seen him play the 6 here.
I think he'll just go about his game the way it is. What the new batter has to do is
meet up with their friends and finally get the chance to run onto the field a bit, Not every day you get to run on the field.
Yes, these are some things they would have missed during their school days. I mean, a big match, both Wesley and Benedicts. Joining the fun, Shanmuganathan down on one knee. He's hit that away. That's 4 runs. The crowd has come onto the ground before the ball has gone onto the boundary. But it's 4 runs. What is the umpire's signal? We do not know. Benedicts are celebrating in grand style. They win by 6 wickets. The Luke Shield for 2024 goes to St. Benedicts. They have created the double. They won the Cartman Cup as well, the 2-day encounter. That was a brilliant game. And this is a huge 6-wicket victory under Sharu Shanmuganathan. He's certainly carried up by all those out here. He deserves it. A young, talented cricketer. He's led this Benedict side with great authority. I mean, I think he's one of the youngest in the team as well. And he's been brilliant. He's a brilliant, talented cricketer, no doubt. Good cricketing brain. And he's ensured that the Benedicts have won this game by 6 wickets.
Well, Sharujan Shanmuganathan, take a bow, young man. The first captain to do the double over Wesley College.
And there you go, that scorecard. 11 and 11. Ishan was doing good, but he cramps and then he had to leave the field. Nanda Sena took his time. It was a painstaking innings. Madhuranga, I thought, did well. He got the momentum back with the 35 of 47. But then Shanmuganathan, 58 of 58, not out. Joseph, 63 of 59. That partnership, over 100 runs, just took the game away from Wesley. And with 13 extras, 220 for 4 with another 9 deliveries left. Convincing win for St. Benedicts.
And there you go, the bowling card for Wesley College. Not very pleasing numbers for the Wesleyites. Sanitha Amarasinghe with the 2 wickets. And then it's just Liverpool, Lianage and Brendan Fernando, the other wicket takers. 13 extras. And they've not been able to defend that target of 217 and give away the Luke Shield to St. Benedict's College.
Moving on to the distribution of special awards. To recognize the performance of our talented young cricketers, BCAS campus has generously offered scholarships for rupees 400,000 each to the best performance. And to give away these scholarships, I cordially invite Mr. Rozan Jamil, the Finance Director of BCAS campus. Ladies and gentlemen, the best fielder for the Luke Shield for the year 2024 is awarded to Master Arshan Joseph of St. Benedict's College. Next, we have the Lionel Fernando Challenge Trophy Shield for the best bowler. To give away this award, I cordially invite Mr. Niranjan Vikramasinghe, the Managing Director of Seikodo International Academy. Next, we have the Lionel Fernando Challenge Shield for the best bowler. To give away this award, I cordially invite Mr. Niranjan Vikramasinghe, the Managing Director of Seikodo International Academy. Ladies and gentlemen, the Best Bowler Award for the Luke Shield for the year 2024 is awarded to Master Selvanayaka Makshir from St. Benedict's College.
Thank you, Mr. Niranjan. Next, we have the C.V. Pereira Challenge Shield for the best batsman. To give away this award, I cordially invite Mr. Naushad Mohideen, the chairman of Comfort World. Ladies and gentlemen, the Best Batsman Award for the Luke Shield for the year 2024 goes to Master Shaudujan Shammuganathan of St. Benedict's College.
Thank you, gentlemen. And now, the moment we have all been waiting for. The LR Gunathilaka Challenge Shield for the Man of the Match for the year 2024. I cordially invite Captain Naveen De Silva, the President of the Old Boys Union of Wesley College, to give away the LR Gunathilaka Challenge Shield. Ladies and gentlemen, the Man of the Match for the Luke Shield for the year 2024 is none other than Steve Arshan Joseph.
Thank you, gentlemen. And now, ladies and gentlemen, to present the Luke Shield for the year 2024, I am honored to extend a warm invitation to our chief guest of the day, Dr. Kesavan Padmanathan, the Managing Director of Tayan Lanka Steels Private Limited, together with Mr. T. Vipulesh, CSO of Tayan Lanka Steels Private Limited, and Mr. T. Punithan, Head of Factory Management of Tayan Lanka Steels Private Limited. Furthermore, I kindly request Reverend Brother Dr. Pupudu Rajapaksha, the Director of St. Benedict's College, and Mr. Avanka Fernando, the Principal of Wesley College, to join us for this significant moment. Ladies and gentlemen, the champions of the Luke Shield for the year 2024 is St. Benedict's College. We also congratulate Wesley College for an amazing game of cricket and true sportsmanship.